social styles. Social media management head by social styles.
I want to become a social media manager in 2026 and I don't know where to start. In this video, I'll be sharing with you how you can start your journey as a social media manager in 2026. But before we start, hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Regina Ajako and I am a social media manager and coach. Everything you're about to learn in this video or everything you're about to listen to in this video is from my personal experience. You cannot find it anywhere else. So I advise you to watch this video till the very end. So the first thing is that when you're starting your social media management journey, you want to learn it properly, because a lot of times people want to skip the learning phase. When they now finally get to the role, they are doing something else that is different. One thing you need to know is that if you learn the skill properly, you will not be frustrated on the role of a social media manager. The tools you need to get started as a social media manager. The first thing I would say is to have a mobile phone. Your phone can help you work internationally or locally, but not just any mobile phone. You need a mobile phone that has at least good storage and good speed because of the apps you'll be downloading. You also need a laptop. Now your laptop is not compulsory or mandatory, but it just helps your workflow a lot easier. Another thing you'll be needing is Wi-Fi, good network connection. Honestly, good network connection, because you'll be online most of the time. You'll also be needing good electricity. So I know there's no lights in Nigeria, but you want to go somewhere where you want to stay somewhere that has a fair amount of lights. Those are just the basics. Then you need data. Data is very important. Now that you have the tools to become a social media manager, the next thing you want to do is to learn the skill properly. My honest advice is to intern your services, because when you're starting, you are still learning. Your hands are not going to be strong and your experience level is very low, and nobody's going to pay a ridiculously high amount of money for a learner. So you want to intern as much as possible so that you can get your feet strong and build your confidence. Very important. Now that you have interned, you have built your confidence, examples of ways to find internships. You can just go online. There are so many places where business owners are talking, or there are comments where you see a lot of business owners saying they need social media managers. You go there and pitch yourself. I'm a social media manager, I'm looking to intern with you, blah 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 blah. They'll reach out to you, then you guys work together. Now that you've done your internship, you're now looking for the main job. Here are ways to find jobs as a social media manager. Pick a platform of choice. You want to pick a platform that you enjoy working with, the one that you're used to. If you prefer Facebook, go with Facebook. If it's Instagram, go with Instagram. WhatsApp, go with WhatsApp. If it's not WhatsApp. If it's Snapchat, go with Snapchat. If it's TikTok, go with TikTok. Make sure that the particular platform you are picking to work with is the one that you really enjoy working with, because you're going to have a lot of repetitive tasks, and once you are doing repetitive tasks and you don't really have passion for what you're doing, you're going to get burnout, you're going to get tired, and you're going to leave that work, and nobody is paying you for disappointment. So now it's time to find clients. How do you find clients? All the whole social media platforms are there for you. Position yourself. That's one of the biggest and greatest ways to find clients. Position yourself on those social media platforms as a social media manager and just be dropping tips, tricks, educational content. Now that you know how to find a client, you want to know how to do your onboarding. Onboarding is very important. Onboarding is very important because this sets the tone for the work that you're going to do for these clients. Most times when people miss it at onboarding, they miss it forever and the client is always never satisfied. You can't just take a social media account from a business owner and start managing. It's not done like that. there are certain questions you need to ask that business owner, for the business owner to answer, in order for you to know what you are doing on that Instagram account. You need to know the person's target audience so that you can align your post, your content, your everything according to that persona. Because if you're just talking to everybody, you're talking to nobody. Remember, I said that in the social media management course. So if you're talking to everybody, you're talking to nobody. You're just making noise. The next thing is your pricing. For social media management pricing, it varies depending on country, states, and minimum wage of that particular country. So you do your calculations, you do your finding out. I dropped a video on how to do your social media management pricing. I would also be linking it to this video so you can go ahead and watch it. One thing I would tell you is that learn your tools very well. Calendly, Notion, Canva, your CapCut. These are skills that are all in one, in which you are going to learn. These are separate skills that each people teach individually, but I'm going to teach them to you so that you can use them. You don't want to just be one of social media managers. So many small businesses cannot afford different people on the team, so they just need one person that can handle at least 70% of that role. So if you're ready to register for the social media management class, use this link on my bio to get started. See you in class.